What's good? It's your girl Iris, and I'm back at it again with a bag at it again. You feel me? I hope you feel me. Okay. All right. All right. No, it's not a wig. No, everybody, calm down. It's not a wig. It's my hair. Okay. Relax. No, I gotta relax. My bad. Anyway, we gonna see what's up. I guess we trying to get messy today because Spirit is just making me eye these two decks. So we gonna see what's going on. I know we do not want to get back into this toxic realm, but we gotta you know what I'm getting? We gotta ignite something to see how big that flame could ignite. So we gonna see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let's see how trigger warning. Trigger warning. Okay. Something's telling me that someone is just laying low, chilling, relaxing. Not even relaxing, but like relaxing from the lifestyle that they've been living before when they feeling all good and stuff. So I guess this the toxicity deck. So we gonna see what the toxic things this person was doing before they decided, oh, I missed the collective, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was they doing before they was missing the collective? Dear Father Almighty, dear Mother Gaia, dear Divine, my spirit guides, my holy angels, my ancestors, please show me for clarity, for learning, for our highest good. What is that we need to know? Higher self, please come in. Now, this is a trigger warning. If you're not ready, if you don't want to hear this, click off. Okay. Oh, right off the bat, I didn't even get to shuffle. Obsessive lover, clingy and controlling, can't let you go, karmic and chaotic. Yeah. That's the truth. What else? I'm shuffling off the table because I don't want to. Yeah, I'm shuffling off the table. I just don't like picking them up off the floor. Legal issues, photo proof, caught in the act, evidence safe. Yeah, so, yeah, these are different things they got going on. Yeah, so basically you caught this obsessive lover in some crap, and basically their karma is dealing with legal issues. I'm getting they've been dealing with legal issues, and you probably noticed, confirmation. You probably noticed this started a long time ago. Like before you really broke up with them, like if you could really think about like when they first started like treating you sideways, that's when they started going through these legal issues. That's what I'm getting. I can never just get one card. Spirit. So we got shine and inside scoop. So basically, your light triggered their demons into acting dumb, basically. And their whole thing right now is like, okay, I'm obsessive, so I'm just going to be looking at their social media. I'm going to be probably passing by their house. I know people always say these things, but those are the only two things a silent ex-lover can do. 5'11" on the clock. Like, that's all they can do is look for you from afar, because you're not giving them nothing to work with. Feeling messy today. I see that. Love on the brain, lost in fantasy, can't stop thinking of them. Love that never left. So, if only they was acting like this before, you know what I'm saying? If they was acting like that before, y'all would be happy ever after. Sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, etc. They could have possibly caught something. I'm hearing that could have been before or after you. So, just get checked, just to keep on the safe side. That's not for everybody. That's very specific. Yeah, you too busy waiting to worry about what he got going on or she got going on. Yeah, you don't feel safe with this person. At the end of the day, like, I'm getting so many different things. Excuse me. So, wow, I'm getting so many different things, could barely even talk. So this person must have like a hard time expressing how they feel, like saying how they feel. They might want to tell you something, but they can't bring themselves to say anything. You feel threatened by the fact that they might just break your heart again. That's why you're not, giving them the time of day. That's why you're working on yourself. You're focusing on yourself. Yeah. Because you had proof of something that they did. Let me get one more. I'm getting something might have happened last weekend, last Saturday. And you just want the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God. That's what I'm hearing. Love triangle. Yeah, so this person was playing around in your energy. And, they probably got somebody else they don't really rock with like that, or they just keeping it going for a specific reason. Because to be honest with you, I feel like if this person really wanted to, they would just be with you and only you, and that's it. But their mental state or whatever is blocking them. This third party is supposed to be a lesson, not a blessing. You were the blessing. But this person, it seems like you ended up being the lesson and the blessing. I don't know. This third party just so happened to be collateral. Like, they just so happen to be there. So if they mess you up, their karma was to stay with this third party, is what I'm getting. Let's see what they're thinking. Now this is the like I love you messages. I know I don't want to hear them either, but let's take a look, see. What is this spirit? What is this higher self saying? My life is not together as it seems. Yeah, I got that. Like, this person keeps a whole bunch of secrets. I love you. I left when I saw you with someone. I'm getting that I'm pretty sure you wasn't with nobody else. They want to believe that you was somebody else. As for some of you, maybe you was walking with somebody like regularly. I wonder if you are happy without me. Let me get one more. I don't really care too much for this, to be honest with you. I'm just doing what I'm led to do. It's going to resonate with somebody. I buried myself in the work to forget you, yeah. So it's like, what would you like to hear from you, divine masculine or divine feminine, a former love, a love interest, or simply the one who got away? Ask and you'll receive the hidden truth. Confirmation, because I just heard something in my kitchen. So this person has a lot of energy circulating himself right now, their self right now, because normally when that happens, I get a little like, not drained, but drained, if you know what I mean. I'm not as giddy and everything. Like, sometimes I like to do my readings when I know that this person isn't pulling on my energy. But I was led to do this. Maybe I should have done it like a few minutes ago when I was led. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this situation. Spirit, please show us what we need to know. What can we gain from this situation? What do we need to know? Please give us clarity and clear understanding. What do we need to know? What have we learned? Spirit wants to know, what have you learned from this? Let's see. You learned how to protect yourself and guard yourself, to be more alert. You learned how to defend yourself. That's perfectly sound. Yeah, in love and in relationships. You learn how to protect yourself in relationships from charming individuals. You're not gonna allow anyone to break your heart like that anymore. Yeah. You're gonna take your time. You're gonna analyze the situation. You know better now. Like, you're not going to allow anybody to run circles around you 13:33 on the clock. You're not going to let anybody run circles around you no more. That's it. That's that. You're a new creature. Ain't nobody's going to be able to run game on you or nothing like that. That's what you learned. You learn how to put your guard up. You learn how to see the red flags. And if you decide to still mess with somebody, it's because you feel like it, but you know the outcome already. You know the outcome already. Whoever you deal with will be somebody that, whoever you deal with and really put your time into and you actually want a future with, now, this person, ooh, 14, and a yawn. Ooh, ciao. Yeah, the next person you actually decide that's going to be your man, that's going to be the person that you didn't ignore the red flags. The person didn't have red flags. They had, I mean, everybody has a red flag, I feel like, but it depends what your red flag is. And at the same time, the next person that you meet, they're going to be somebody that has an excessive amount of green flags, that the red flags are just little blemishes, you know what I'm saying, of trauma and misunderstanding. But whoever you meet next, they're going to have more understanding, because that's what you're attracting in, and that's the only thing that you're going to allow. The only reason that other people in the past did you wrong is because you allowed it to happen. It happened, you saw it, and you kept allowing it happening. But now you're going to look at situations and say, hey, I know what's going on here. I'm not with that. You're not going to do that. That's a dub. And you're going to skedaddle, scooty, whoopie doo. Like, you're going to be out of there. That's it. Like, we're not doing that. You see what's going on with the Three of Wands. You see what's going to be going on. You see what will end up happening. Your intuition is on point. Okay? You don't got time for all that extra mess. And if you see somebody with extra mess, you're going to keep them where they belong. Okay? You're going to keep that person where they belong. Anything else? Encouraging messages for the collective? Ooh, child. You're going to be comfortable. You have self-control now. This is what I'm talking about. You have self-control with the Nine of Pentacles. You have self-control. You material comfort. You know how to feel stable. You know how to get stable and be stable. You're not going to let anybody throw you off course anymore. And if they do, you just know that there's something that you need to learn. But majority of the collective, they're not going to let nobody just run circles over them no more. Anything else? More on this Nine of Pentacles? Yeah. It's serious. Like, you're really at that point where there's nothing that could stop you now. Like, there's nobody that's going to bind you in any way, shape, or form. If they try to bind you, oh, child. Whoa, if they try to bind you, they just gonna get karma. That's all. And like, we out here, we don't really look for karma for people. But, you know, you need a protector. You got a great protector. Okay, your spirit guides do not play about you. And karma is only going to get this person to see what they didn't see before. If you meet somebody and they try to run game on you, it's going to be instant karma. Your soul and your heart is way too beneficial to the universe. You're a walking light. So anything that touches you and, you know, tries to dim your light, they're going to be burst into flames. Only light can rock with light. Only fire can fuse with fire. Fire cannot fuse with, you know, water. Somebody that has traumas and issues that they never fixed. Water is emotions. Yeah. Let me get one more. Oh, the devil try to peek their head up. Yeah, people with devil complexes. Those are just not it. I'm only taking one card at a time, my loves, please. Oh my goodness. Just one at a time. That was almost one at a time. So I'm sorry if I missed something. Thank you. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you chopping them black. You chopping up the whole black. The whole block getting chopped. You feel me? That's it. Like, if I deal with you, it's because I want to. But if I love you, it's because I already seen all I had to see. I know what I need to know about you. And I made a clear... Ooh, that was the biggest yawn. I made a clear-cut decision that you're the one for me. Spirit is so proud of you that now, finally, although nobody taught you, you taught yourself with the help of Spirit and God himself. to defend yourself, because people take relationships and love so lightly. Like I could just throw it around all I want to. And that's not the case. Love is an energy. You don't just give it out. You don't just give it out to everyone. Spirit's saying, so I just suggest that you never leave this energy alone, because there is material gain. So it's almost like you have to sacrifice the things that do not serve you in order to get the things that do serve you. The only way you can maintain the things that do serve you is to continue cutting off people that do not serve you. You do not need rats in your vicinity. Spirit is talking right now, and you did just that. You made sure that you got the exterminator. The exterminator was on speed dial. The exterminator already knows your house. Don't even need you to write down. You don't need to give the telephone person no information. This person knows the exterminator knows exactly where you were at all times, and they know where the rodent is at all times. And I don't want to say it like that, but I see it as a spirit, not the person himself. It was a rat. A whole rodent. A stinky, no good rodent. And you did that. The Queen of Swords. You put them on a chopping block. Okay? Well, I hope this reading helped you in some kind of way. Until next time. Later. Love you.